Hey everyone, Cindy Lapp here. Hope you guys are having a great afternoon. I'm sitting here in my happy place on my patio next to my friend Buddha. Say hi to Buddha. Anyway, I hope that wherever you are, or maybe you are in your happy place too. I just love being outside, even though it's about 95 here outside of Denver, Colorado. So if we haven't met before, what I do is I help network marketers build their business online so they don't have to prospect their friends and family anymore. So if you're jumping on live, tell me hi. And if you're catching the replay, which is what most people do, totally cool. Say hi then too, and I'll swing back around and give you a shout out. So today, I wanted to talk about the 3 magical things you need to succeed to build your business on social media. So this is something I've been thinking about for a while, and these 3 things keep coming up when I keep talking to people who have been around a lot longer than I have, made a lot more money than I have. What are the things that they do? And number one thing and I discovered this a year ago when I went to our attraction marketing convention back in Las Vegas a year ago, is to be authentically yourself, right? And why is that so important? Because I know that stops people so often of, especially doing lives on Facebook or really putting themselves out there in any way. Like they're nervous about not being good enough, not being like the Tony Robbins, or not being like Mel Robbins, same last name, that's weird. Or some other high profile figure, right? Like we can't be them. Nobody can be them. So why try, right? And here's where it gets really good, you guys, is that when you are authentically yourself, I don't care what that is, but when you are authentically yourself and you show up as you, what that does is that gives people the permission to do the same, right? So it makes you way more relatable, way more approachable, and people will follow you because they think they're getting a real person, right? We all know that social media has a tendency to, by what we post and what we don't post, especially on our personal profiles, we get this impression that people have these perfect lives. And all of us know that no lives are perfect. Mine certainly isn't, full of ups and downs, full of twists and turns, full of the good, bad, and the ugly, right? So when we show up as the good, bad, and ugly, people get that we're being real. And what happens when we're real? People will begin to trust us, right? And that's the whole key, because we're talking to a cold market, right? When you join or follow a page, as you've done here, and by the way, thank you very much for following me. I really do appreciate that. You come here because you are curious usually, and you want to find out more about me, and so that's the same way it is when you are presenting yourself on your business page, or your personal page for that matter, is like, who are these people for real, right? So that's number one, is to be authentically yourself. Well, one more thing I want to say about that is, no matter what your story is around your life or your network marketing career or lack of network marketing career, or maybe it's not a successful network marketing career yet, you have a story. And it's interesting to people. May not be interesting to you, but it's interesting to others because it makes you relatable no matter what that story has been. And that's why people, if they would just get over their fear of being themselves, that's when it really works, right? So number 2 magical thing that happens is that you truly have to care about others. And this comes into play big time when we're developing relationships on social media with our cold market. We're attracting people as a cold market, but we want to get to know people, develop relationships. That's the whole point of attraction marketing, is to get to know someone, to get to know, like, and trust them. And so if you have an ulterior motive and you can't wait to, send them a link or ask them if they want to join your team or buy your products, that's not cool, you guys. It's just not cool. And it will shut the door faster than anything. So when you can drop the link, drop the motive of hitting the next rank, or drop the, I just need to, have one more sale this month, or whatever that looks like for you. When you drop that and actually really get interested in what people need and serve them that way, then that's where the success starts to happen. And here's the rub, is what they may need might not be what you're offering, right? And that's really hard to let somebody go and say, yeah, this isn't a good fit for you. I don't think our products can help you. I don't think this is a good company for you. I mean, whatever it might, when you can actually say that to a prospect, I guarantee you, when that comes from the heart, that's when success will happen. You know why? Because you have other people's interests before your own. And you have to get to that place. It's not, it doesn't come naturally, I don't think, for a lot of people, because of the way this industry has been. But, we can change that. We can change how you show up in this industry, how you show up representing this industry, and that we are here to serve people. And it doesn't do me any good to attract somebody to my team and then have it be a terrible fit. It doesn't serve either one of us. So that's number 2, is to be able to serve others with a servant heart no matter what. And the third magical thing is to be consistent. Because my goodness, if you only do lives or show up on social media when it's convenient or when you feel like it, it's not going to work. People want to be able to depend on you. They want to be able to trust that when they need you or they have a question, that you'll be there. And that's how we can prove that we are, we're here to stay, we're here for you, is to be consistent. But also inside of that consistency, it relates right back to the having other people's interests. Because when we have other people's interests, then we want to provide value, we want to provide content, we want to show up, right? We want to be consistent. So those two things are definitely related. So the 3 things real quick again are to be authentically yourself. Sounds easier than it is because people think they have to perform. And I'm here to give you permission not to perform. Just be you. Number 2 magical piece is to have other people's interests before your own, to serve others with a true servant heart, be interested in helping others from an authentic, integrous way. And number 3 is to be consistent. So I hope you got some value for that. I have interviewed a ton of people and noticed those 3 attributes in the top leaders in what I do. Those 3 things. There's other things, of course, and it is skill set that we learn, but that's as we go. But those 3 things, if you will implement those 3 things, you will be amazed. So again, I'm coming from my happy place here on my back patio, and I hope that you're in your happy place. And we'll see you again on Thursday, and we'll have another great topic to talk about. So hope you all are having a great evening, and we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.